Hey, babe. Haha. I'm not sure who's actually going to be on tonight with us, but we're on. Hello, everybody. Day 8 of the Advent openings. I was way too exhausted this morning, yesterday and this morning to do much else, but I do want to show you the last of the craft from yesterday as I am trying to get this over here to get to the QR code. Okay, so this is how the little peacock turned out. He turned out really neat. I'm going to put some tape on the back of him so the fan stays, but I think they made it really neat. Hello, Miss Sandy. How you feeling, hon? I'm going to take my wrap off tonight. How you feeling, sweetie? Let's see. I had the pistachio macadamia nut hot chocolate earlier, so I'm gonna have a tea now. And day 8 tea. Day 8 tea. I don't see day 8 in here. I don't think I've turned it over. 2, 4, 6, 7. There's no day 8. What do you know? Oh, right in the middle at the top. Good, I'm glad you're. It also says a day 1. Oh, happy holiday, it says. I don't know what kind of tea that is, but I will try it. I will try happy holiday tea. And put that right in here. Ooh, it smells minty. The other tea for day 8 would be ginger peach black. I like that. I like ginger peach black. Day 6 was hot cinnamon, and that just would not work for me quite at all. Not at all. So that's lifted cup. All right. And I'm working on the hot chocolates. Let's see, what is today's Godiva chocolate? Slept most of the day. Oh, good. New meds making you tired? I slept most of the day yesterday. I was beat. I was zonked. No matter what I did, I slept. We picked up my husband's new car at the dealer and had lunch with our son at the IHOP. And when I got home, I was exhausted. Ooh, this is one of the dark. Dark is my favorite. The Midnight Swirl. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yum. I've got the dark chocolate in there. And maybe when it's dark at night, I could put a little light on the subject. Ta-da! All right. My World, number 8. Where are we going today? I do believe we are going to the Ukraine. Oh, that's cute. All right. So the Ukraine should be right, southern Russia right here. Your gabapentin 3 times a day. Yes, you will sleep. I am off of most of my gabapentin because I got to tell you, it is too much. I don't know what milligrams you're on, and you don't have to tell me, but I went down. They had me on 2 500s a day, and I was sound asleep. I fell asleep driving. I mean, really, almost wound up in a lake. And I said, no, not doing this anymore. There's the Ukraine flag. So I went down to 100s, and now I only take them when I need them. But oh man, I was really scared. That's the stamp. So the capital of Ukraine, as we now know, is Kyiv. 43 million population. Language is Ukrainian. Ukraine is the largest producer of sunflower seeds in the world. Also, surprisingly, Easter eggs were invented in the Ukraine. That I knew. That I did know. And today, we're going to make a little babushka, it looks like. Isn't she cute? Day 8. Babushka dolls. Let's talk about something super special. Fiji Polynesian fans. Imagine having a magical fan that's not just for staying cool, but also tells a fantastic story. Wait a minute. This is the same thing it said for Fiji. Oh no. It told about the Fiji fan. And that's not right. Oh, buggers. Well, I know that the video is going to have something better on it. And maybe the website did. Where did I put the stickers? The stickers go in the little passport. I put somewhere the flag next to the stamp, like you have your passport stamped when you pass through a country. You're supposed to put this in after you're done that project, but I'm putting them both in the one day. So, okay, so India was the peacock. I'm putting that in the in the India bag here. Putting that in the back. So I dump everything into my tea. Here, not good. Hey. There we go. There's the flag. And I'm disappointed that I don't get to read more about the Ukraine, because I look forward every day to doing that, reading about the country. Obviously, we're not reading about Fiji again, so. And I don't see anything on the website here. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Here's the thing. Link to booklet PDF. That's what we needed. Where's the booklet PDF? Here. It downloaded the PDF, I think. But I can't read it. Oh, yeah, I can. Maybe if I do it this way. Let's dive into the Ukrainian world and talk about something really special, babushka dolls. Imagine a set of dolls that are like a surprise package, one inside of the other. It's called matrushka. The babushka is the actual grandmother. Yeah, okay, also known as matrushka dolls. Yeah. Matrushka. In Ukraine, these dolls are not just toys. They're a piece of art and a symbol of family tradition. Each set usually has several dolls, and the fun part is that they all fit inside the biggest one. It's like a doll family hiding inside each other. The word babushka means grandmother in Ukraine, and these dolls are often made to look like a grandmother in a traditional outfit. The smaller dolls inside can represent her children, grandchildren, and so on. Now, here's the really awesome thing. Each doll is painted with beautiful, bright colors, and they often have patterns to tell a story about Ukrainian culture. You might see flowers, animals, or even scenes from folk tales. It's like having a tiny art gallery in your hands. These dolls are not just for playing, they're also a way for families to celebrate their heritage. Sometimes they're given as special gifts during important occasions like birthdays or weddings. It's like giving a little piece of Ukrainian history and love. Imagine opening each doll one by one, like opening a surprise present. It's like a little adventure discovering the hidden dolls inside. And even when they're all stacked together, they make beautiful and happy display. I was given one by a friend who came from Russia, and she also had a Russian foreign exchange student with her. So she had these teeny tiny miniature babushkas that the little tiniest one of the Matryoshka dolls. So next time you come across Ukraine's babushka dolls, remember that they're not just dolls, they're a wonderful mix of art, tradition, and a bit of magic that's been passed down through families for generations. I'm so glad they did that. You actually have a set of 5, they fit inside of each other. Yes, I like that too. All right, so they give us our instructions, our instructional video, and I'm going to turn the volume down to nothing again. And basically, do you have yours out with you? They have these. There are 4 of them. Little faces, and then each side has some designs, and it looks like you color them. You color the designs, and then you fold them on the fold lines. I like these. I like little tiny pieces of culture, like the tiny little Matryoshka doll from my friend. I have a tiny little Navajo pot she did some missionary work with the Navajos. And I've been to Navajo country in Arizona. In my travels, I love getting a teeny tiny piece of their culture. From Pisa, I bought a little refrigerator magnet, but it looked like a puppet. Oh, how cute. She colored the cheeks red and the hair color black, and now she's folding them. She folded it directly in the center first, like this way first. And now on these lines on the other side, she's folding them in on those lines. She colored it all first, but okay. Okay. Then on both sides, you fold that into the center on those fold lines. And you do that for each successive. What is she doing? Oh, she folds up the back so it's flat on the bottom. She cuts in on each edge. Just to make a little hat. Oh, okay. Like on the line on the inside here, but not under the face. Oh, I kind of like the way they did that though. Oh, well, she folded this in so you could still see the face. Like that. And then she cut the little tips off. It actually went down like this. Then cut the tip off. In a V shape. Okay, wait a minute. Then she colored the headdress a bit more and folded this top piece back. Like that so far. Hello, Dory. Glad to have you here. We're making babushkas today. Oh, now, how did she do that? Wait a minute. Where did she? Okay. And those wings come down. Okay. I get it. Okay. And then these. Okay, let me see. It'll look better when I've got them colored. But then she colored these wings on the side and folded them in. So she had the headdress as red and the wings as red. Then she had the little dress that she colored different. She had a hair color and an eye color and the cheek color. So that's how she did hers. So I'm going to make mine tomorrow, and then or tonight or whatever. And then what she did was each one she colored and folded within the last one. So you have a set of 4 folded matryoshkas. What a cute idea. What an absolutely cute idea. I like that. I'm really, really, really enjoying this kit, if you haven't been able to tell by this point. So, all right, I'm going to move this aside. No, I'm going to leave this here. And I'm going to show you the... Dory, how are you tonight? What are you up to, honey? What are you up to? You feeling okay tonight? Let me see if I can get the photo up for day 8. Didn't I? I must have. All right. Oh, wait. My camera up. Get that one up. Yeah, day 8 was a snooze fest on the... Wait a minute. All I have to probably do is refresh that. And there it is. All right. Now I can share my screen. Present. Share screen. Okay. On the art to chart is a pretty snooze fest. What I thought was a candle looks like it's the top of a branch. There's another little branch coming in on the side. You have the variation from the dark blue toward the light blue. And you have like these little lights or fairies or angels or something like flying in the background. So it was okay. The next one's cuter. I started tomorrow's, I already started already. And the next one is cuter. And that's the way the chart looked. So like when I get the whole 5 done, I'll show you the strip of 5 plus the other 5. Like diamond painting on the ghost. Almost finished with it. Came from Temu. I'd love to see you post it when you're done. I'm going to see if I can color some of her. And then kind of over here together. Now, I'm going to give her brown hair. And you can color each of the matryoshkas a bit different. Each of the babushkas. Okay, so there's the brown for the hair. And red for the cheeks. I can do pink cheeks too. Should I do a blue eye or a green eye? Do a little green eye. Okay. So fires a little face. And let's see. How do I want to do that? She colored this whole area red. And I'm coloring on top of a piece of scrap paper so I don't get it all over my desk as well. Sandy, did you open yours today? Have you been working on yours, or are you waiting till some other time to do yours? You have a grandchild or somebody else in the family who you're going to be doing them with? I think they're fun just to do on your own. I really am. Okay, now that's like her cap, and I'm going to fold it back over her little face. Okay, and then fold the back down. And that's how her little cap looks. So I'm going to do the wings like the gal had hers done. By the way, at the top of you're basically going to do them on Christmas Eve. Well, that's a great idea. It might take you more than one night to do them, though. But it's your gift to yourself, so at the very top of the chat, you see the black hole as a chatter with us. That's my husband. When Tammy says, "How's Mr. DeBlack?" That's who she means. He must have been on at 6:30, and now he must be taking a nap. He asked me if I have found my controller yet, because we want to play a game together on Steam that we purchased, Lumen Island or something like that. And I am still looking for my controller because I tried to play the tutorial with just the keyboard because I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's easier. But I'm just so used to a controller. And I don't even get that right, so. Okay, so here would be her cape. A little cape, like Little Red Riding Hood, I guess. So now I'm going to color oh, nuts. Well, I'm going to color some part of the cape here. If I remember correctly, they're very colorful. In Ukraine. Lots of reds and blues. Are you having company for Christmas Eve? Or Christmas Day? Or Boxing Day, or any time of the holiday? I will be posting on the Facebook group the holiday premiere schedule. And I'm going to be on Boxing Day on the 26th at 11 a.m. That will be my time. in the premiere, 11 Mountain. So that's not quite the same. Um, it's like an hour, 2 hours later than me. So at 11 o'clock here, just you and hubby. So I'm thinking, even though it'll be 1 o'clock here when it's 11 o'clock Mountain Time, I believe I would have that right. And that's Boxing Day. That's the 26th. And basically, it's premieres that go on from the 24th at midnight a.m., 12 a.m. And why didn't they give me a yellow? They didn't give me a yellow. They didn't give me a purple. It's like, what's going on with this? And every hour on the hour, a different creator, YouTube creator for diamond painting, presents a video. And even though they're not on it live, they're not presenting it live, they are on chat at that time. So they're chatting with you live as you watch the video that they pre-prepared. And I have to have that done before the 15th, before the end of the week. And I think I'm going to do mine on New Year's theme. I'm planning and doing things for the New Year's, and since my New Year is basically going to be get her done, unfinished projects, I'm going to try to do some planning around my unfinished projects. There she is. There she is. Whoops, my little babushka. I think I'm going to tape the back down, because I don't see that, at least for the smallest one. It's kind of cute. There. And I guess what it is each littler one that you make, you put inside of the coat of the one up. So to go around her, next one up is, I'm going to give her pink cheeks. And this pink is dead. Somebody didn't put I have my own markers. I'm not going to complain. Well, I have to say I like this tea. It's mildly spicy, and I do like it. So I'm going to give her black hair. This one. I thank you both for joining me this evening. And let's see, I want to use more green on this one. Actually, more red on her coat and green on the coat, but red on the actual design. Let's see. And I could be doing a much better job of this. I'm just trying to do it quickly. And basically, the holiday premieres they just run one right into the other. It's like a continuous thing. You don't have to find a different program or anything. You just turn it on and follow along. And basically, for those who are having a difficult time with the season, it's not all merry and bright for everyone at this time of year, as we know. So what they like to do is we like to be company for those who are having a difficult time during the holidays, and that's what we do. Give you something to watch, give you some friends to chat with, that you don't have to be alone on the holiday season. And that's what we try to do. So I'll be putting up the full schedule of who is doing what hours. They're adding to the schedule all the time because more creators are joining us. They added a few more on the 27th that we hadn't had before. So that's kind of fun. I can't get this apart. And those of us with mental health issues know how absolutely crucial it is to not be too lonely this time of year. Anybody in the replay crew, if you're going to be watching part of the premiere, let me know. Let me know if you watched the premiere, the holiday premieres before in previous years. And if you're going to watch them again this year, if you have plans. You can go back for a while and still see older premieres from previous years. I have the link to last year's, but I don't think I can watch last year's premieres anymore. But I could be wrong about that. I haven't tried it out. So, okay, that's navy blue. And what did she do? She went this way in, right? This way in to there, to there. You're thinking about using toilet paper rolls for the dolls. Sandy, that's a great idea. I'm just doing it the way the packet suggests at this point because I want people to see what the kit entails as it is. And I kind of coulda, shoulda done it a little differently. Here we go. Come on. If I'm making the pattern to look like it matches in the center. Okay. That might be different. All right. So then she cut in here this way, cut in this way, up to the cheeks, and then folded it from the point in. Same on the other side. Folded it from the point down. Oops. Come on now. Oh. It's not as easy to fold on the lines as you think it is. Dari, what are you up to tonight, honey? What are you up to tonight? Uh-huh. Let's see, then you cut those out in little that. Now, open it up and make that green. I'm not even into these markers too much. I like my own markers, my own watercolor markers. But, it's a kid's craft, so what do you expect? So, I'm going to do this. Kind of outlining it and coloring it in. I remember my dad teaching me how to color. Try to keep me quiet during church. They teach me how to color. So I keep my hands busy. Keep your hands busy and your mouth quiet. Amelia, hello. Keeping up with the snow shoveling. How much snow do you have by now? Keeping my neighbor's drive clear and quite time consuming. Yep. If you do it for those in need around you, it's definitely a blessing. Oh my goodness. We're making Matryoshka dolls tonight. And they go like inside of each other. The little ones go like inside of each other. And I don't know. It looks like maybe I can make it skinnier or something. I don't know. I could fold them skinnier. But I kind of taped up the back already. Well, live and learn. How much snow did you have, hon? You must have had quite a load of snow. Hey, Sand. I'm gonna see if this little one goes inside of that one. The faces are still going to be over top of each other. Even with the little one in it. They didn't really show you. At least I wasn't paying attention if they did. Show you a finished product of all four of them inside of each other. It's pouring out right now. Excuse me. Ooh. And I'm going to bring my own markers to the rest of it because I don't like these markers at all. All right, so I'm going to write the wings this way. This way, the wings come down. This way, the wings come down. Hey, Michelle. Glad to see you, sweetie. How are we tonight? Hopefully everybody has something warm to drink. Although tonight here in the East Coast was not too bad. It was not a terribly bad day. I was going to go somewhere with a friend of mine today, and she wasn't feeling well, so we have to go next week. And what I should have done was go on my own to the Pennsylvania Dutch market that I was thinking of. I really wanted to get there this year and look at their puts villages, the paper cardboard villages, the handmade villages that were made way back when. Dear visitors coming and going. Yeah, because it's coming down and they are only able to get in and out of their vehicles. It's much young. I'm much younger than them. So when I see all my work coveted, I go start again. So this is their busy time of year too. Wow. Well, I wish I had your energy, Amelia. I wish I had your energy. It's wonderful. we used to have to do that too. But we don't have like really close neighbors. But we do, but we don't. I mean, they were all fairly young at the time when we were young too, young families. There was always an older relative or two in the neighborhood that we would go and help out. Okay, now let me see. Let me bend that up. Tape that to the inside. You're doing okay, Michelle? I know Michelle has seen the holiday premieres. She's seen almost all of them. She only missed one last year out of all 3 days. Now it's going on to a fourth day. In your spare time, I dance, so it keeps me in shape for all the shoveling. Hey, fantastic. So this is the second one I'm doing, these little matryoshkas. And basically what you do is you kind of open them up and slide the one inside of each other. I think that's the way it's supposed to work. The little faces are kind of like in there together. Yeah. Something like that. I'm trying to fold them so they all fit. Here we go. There's two. Kind of silly, huh? But it's fun. These are from the Ukraine. So today was our Ukrainian day. And we found the flaw in it, in that the writing in the packet was Fiji, but it did have on the URL code, it did have a sample of the printout, like the PDF of the right page. You may miss may miss a few more than last year, this year, due to family time. Well, yeah, I imagine. But the fun thing is you can go back and watch them later. Now this one has a weird like line there. Oh, I don't care. Let's see. I'm not sure how this goes. I thought I wasn't going to get this done tonight. I still have the part of the diamond painting to do. You going to be up diamond painting for a while, Michelle? I know you're a late nighter. You like to do that. Let's see. I can do that again on this side. I just was so tired the past couple days, just really exhausted. I'm not used to getting up and staying up this early every day, which may sound really odd, but it's true. Working on Lumina. I'll be eager to see that when it's done, Michelle. Actually, what was the other color I did? I did red. This one I'm going to do blue, I think. Green on the inside. I want those red. Blue thread. Labor of love for sure. Absolutely. You sent pictures of what you were working on today. Okay, cool. I'll go over and check them out right now. Let me see. Go into my Facebook feed. Meta feed. Keep changing the name about everything. You guys have been seeing all the crafty things I've been putting up on the Facebook site. Oh, is that a tinfoil? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'll show everybody here. I've done these. Let's see. Now I know. There we go. There we go. This is what Sandy's been up to today. It's like a wine bottle thing. I like doing them. And the one after that. Oh, I see now. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. I like to put the big ones in first and then go gradually to the smaller ones. Because then I know the big ones are going to fit in there. The smaller ones I can niggle around a little bit to get them seated right, but that's going to be beautiful. Look at those eyes. Wow. Thank you for sharing that, Sandy. Yep, wine bottle bag. Yeah. Okay, now I was going to make her eyes. Can make her eyes green. And her cheeks, maybe kind of the orange color, because that's what I have. And I was going to make her robe. Let's see. See, it doesn't meet in the center. These aren't like, they aren't really. They aren't perfect folds. Yeah, she is talented. Yeah, some of these things. Come into the center a little bit more, you. Yeah. They're not. Not folding perfectly. Okay. Now I'm going to fold this up on here. Tape it up. There. Now, I'm going to do a blue coat. So, since they didn't give me yellow, I brought my yellow highlighter out of hiding here. And I'm going to do that for the hair. Yellow hair on this one. That's different. Okay, and then went in like this toward the face, each side. And then down this way. Down this way. And then, wait, that didn't completely do that. And then cut the V out. Cut the V out. Her robe, her little hat. And fold these wings back because they're going to be the robe. That part of the robe. There we go. Now, I think I was going to make this light blue. The last one I'll make is orange, the robe. Fold these guys out. Color them in. All right. Sandy, I'm kind of spoiling your surprise here by you watching me do them online here, huh? Sandy got the same kit after seeing me open it. My mom was surprised today at how many kits I opened. Well, why not? Let's have fun with it. I'm a little kid at heart anyway. I imagine you guys are too, and that's why you're all here. When it comes to craftiness, I got the next knitting kit for my Afghan, but I'm going to wait and start doing that one. You get them in blocks from Annie's Craft Kits. And it's really cute, really pretty. I've done 6 of them. I'm going to be doing number 7 this time. What, that does help being a child at heart? Yeah. It just seems magical to me, you know, like starting with nothing and coming up with something beautiful, something useful, something that wasn't there before. To me, that's magical. And then having other people appreciate it. Sometimes they appreciate it. I'm so much of a kid at heart. I did a video about how I always wanted to be a Disney princess. Oh, neat. For sure. I think we all kind of want to be a Disney princess. Only mine is never, they never do anything special about the one I wanted to be. I wanted to be the princess and the pea. I wanted to be the princess that got found in the midst of a rainy, cold, windy night. It would help me go to sleep every night when I imagine myself as the princess, and I'd like curl up down at the bottom of the bed and roll up in a little ball and pretend I was cold. And then I would pretend that a handsome prince that I didn't know was a prince found me on that cold night and took me up to the head of the bed, tucked me in and got me warm and sleepy at night. And I'd wake up and pretend that a mean mother-in-law was there and put the pea under my mattress. And usually about that time I'd kind of either fall asleep or have to keep going on and on with the fantasy until it got back to the prince again. There's number 3. It's goofy things we, think about when we're little, but now I know we don't need to be rescued. We are the princess and we're strong and we don't need to be rescued by any man in our lives. We can make the magic happen ourselves. Okay, so there's all 3 mixed together. I can come up with the 4th one. Okie doke. Sandy must have the TB tonight, a tiny bladder, which is usually my problem. All right, I'm going to give her, what kind of hair should I give her now? I have brown, black, and yellow. Should I give her orange hair? Why not? No, red. She's going to have red hair. Goofy. She's going to have red hair. Red hair. All right. I had the weirdest dream last night, though. I was running from the president. Believe it or not, I was in some kind of political debate thing, which I never in my life wanted to be in. Uh, and honestly, she's going to have brown eyes. Princess Daria. I don't know what the princess's name actually is, the one with the princess and the pea, but that was my fantasy when I was little. Silly me. Okay, now. What base am I going to use for this one? Blue, orange. I'm going to use a green, more of a green base to it, because she's going to have orange. She's going to have orange hair, orange capelet, I think. So maybe I just make most of her squares red and green, which is definitely Christmassy. It's really difficult as we get older to realize that we can be the heroes of our own story, that we don't need someone to come and rescue us, as it were. I have family members who still want to be rescued all the time. But ain't nobody coming to rescue anybody. Except for maybe God. In most of my fantasies, Jesus is my prince right now. But in addition, I think we need to be strong enough on our own before we desire somebody else to come into our life. It's one of the little things I've learned in this life. I keep trying to tell my girls. But not always believed. Let's see. On Friday night during the kids' party, they asked me to do face painting, and they gave me like really waxy, like they looked like eyeshadows, really thick, creamy eyeshadows. And I painted with those. So I did a Christmas tree or a snowflake or a Santa hat, snowman, something really, really simple. And then they had gold and silver glitter. And I'd let them choose what glitter they wanted. And I put glitter on the tree and the snowflake. And now I'm not the best artist in that kind of a way, but it was fun because I had such a long line all the time. Your dream means you're running or wanting to run from authority. A powerful figure in life other than God. I've come to know that usually what you dream of is often resembles you in some way. So the authority figure, there's an authority figure within me that's trying to control me that I'm running from. So that would be my my super ego, I guess you'd call it, the conscience. People tell me I have an overactive conscience, or that I used to anyway. And there is an authority figure in my life, not authority, but kind of like a colleague, but who was once in a place to judge me professionally that I have to make nice with. So I'm imagining in a way that that's got something to do with that person. That I still have to bite the bullet and um, make nice with this person. And I will do it after the holidays. Get it off my conscience. It may never be a really productive collegial relationship, but at least I will have done everything I can to not feel prickly in this person's presence. I do not like feeling prickly. If you know what I mean? I don't want to be prickly. I don't want this person to feel that I'm being prickly around them either. When I say hi at a professional meetup, conference, whatever you want to call it, I don't want to feel that I've got anything to hide or that I'm trying to hide from someone or I'm going to be uncomfortable in that person's presence. I don't want that to feel that way. So maybe it had something to do with that relationship, so to speak. I hope my dream and analysis helps ease your curiosity. I do like to do dream analysis too. It does. It helps help me think about it a bit. Yeah. Put a little spin on it. Didn't relate it to this person before you said something. So it does help. I just come to see that all our dreams are usually about ourself, like parts of ourself. So thank you. All right, now let's fold this chickie the way it's supposed to be. Let's see if she's going to fold correctly. I don't like where they have drawn the lines on here because the lines just are not right. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Caden. Caden Sassy Diamond Painter. Nice to meet you. We're at the end of our Advent opening. And right now I'm doing the Around the World craft, and we're doing a set of Matryoshka dolls. Matryoshka babushkas. It's a silly thing to say, but that's what we're doing. From a kit. Glad to have you here. How long have you been diamond painting? What's your favorite diamond painting theme? Are you doing anything with the holidays or just enjoying the time to create? I'm Wanda, by the way, from Wanda's Workbasket. I don't believe we met before. Have you seen any of the other Advent openings? I love Advent openings. I love doing them. Here we go. Let's see. Next year I probably will do something completely different again. Just to keep it fresh. I blame Gemma for that. She's the one who got me started. She got me started. I always had advent calendars as a kid to help us wait for Christmas. Mom would have us make these crafts. Like one year out of clothespins, we made little soldiers out of clothespins and put them on the tree. We'd have some kind of Christmas craft that we would make to add to the tree every year. I miss not doing that. I miss doing those things. Our trees, we weren't rich or anything. Still aren't by any way, shape, or form. So we made our own stuff. We strung popcorn and cranberries. We made little puts villages out of cardboard and fake snow, sparkles. And we made our own ornaments out of paper and things like that. When we were rich enough to buy some of that stuff, it didn't seem like nothing's good as the old stuff. We used to have workshops. We call them Christmas workshops and holiday workshops. We would make stuff. We would make crafts together as a church. And somebody would be making candles, or somebody would make a Yule log or an Advent wreath, and somebody would be doing ceramics where you'd paint ceramics and have them fired up. And somebody would be doing something with bird seed and peanut butter and all that kind of fun stuff. Put some fun out for the birds and the animals this time of year. My friend this morning, I was on Zoom with a friend of mine who was born and raised in Germany, and she was telling me about her Christmases in the old country and what they would do. And she said they would have a blue trout. I'm like, what do you mean a blue trout? She said Christmas Eve was their big celebration. They have a very, very fresh tree, like within a few days of Christmas Eve, and a bucket of water, and they would actually put um, live candles on the tree, and with the clips that they would then be ushered in after their parents secretly were decorating the tree. They'd ring a bell and open the door, and they'd come into their lighted tree on Christmas Eve, and they'd sit down for some blue trout. I said, okay, so what's blue trout? She said, well, when you broil up the fish, you put some vinegar in with the water, and it turns the trout blue. I'm like, are you serious? She goes, yeah, we did that every year. I'm like, wow, I never knew that. We never had fish for for dinner. Even though we had a German family, we never had fish for dinner on Christmas Eve. But okay, so here are my matryoshka dolls, all nestled together and folded the same way. So when you open the one, you have the next set that you pull out. Then you open the next one. This is so much fun. And you have the next two. And you open that one. There's usually 5, but there's 4 in this one. So that's kind of fun. I like that. Before the ways I help now, I used to read to seniors in my neighborhood each afternoon after I finished my schoolwork. Was finished, I'd go read to a different older person each day of the week. Awesome. I know they love that. I know they love that. I would visit older relatives in the family too. On Sundays, we would go visit and just try to keep them company for a bit. And when I worked at an old folks home, like a chaplaincy at an older retirement home, I should say, there were several people who didn't have people to visit them, and they would love for somebody to read to them. They can't read very well anymore, and even just reading them the newspaper during the week was fun. So there we go. We have today's Matryoshka dolls. Well, I thank you for hanging in there with me as we did our Ukrainian dolls on day 8. I really was almost sure that I wasn't going to be on tonight, but I'm glad you were here with me, all of you, keeping each other company on this evening. I will be on tomorrow morning at 8:45, and again, you don't have to be there live. You can always be part of the replay crew. Please hit a thumbs up on your way out tonight, and that helps the algorithm. Put some comments, even if you watched it today, put some comments in the comment section. That always helps. I'm glad, Amelia. And even though no disasters happened today, you'll likely on any given day be present to one of my disasters, to one of my crafty fails, as well as accomplishments. So I'm glad you're all keeping me company this evening. Now I'm going to go call my husband and catch up with him and see what's happening on the other front. All right, guys. Oh, you'll be at the hospital most of the day tomorrow and Friday. Sandy, you are in my prayers. Everybody pray for Sandy. She's having some medical things done, medical tests and stuff tomorrow. And so we're going to keep you in our prayers, Sandy, and lift you up. Awesome. That's another thing I really think our community is here for, to encourage each other and be there for each other, no matter what's going on in life. All right, ladies. My divas, my divinely inspired, vivacious artists, I will see you again tomorrow. And for tonight, love, luck, and lollipops. Mwah! Bye, everybody.